Memories Museum and groups and YouTube. So I guess y'all thought I got lost, but I haven't. I've been right here. Dan Stroud and his wife, Stroud Auto Supply, came by and we've been visiting. Is that me? That's me. So, here we go. Let me get us logged in here. We're going to eat over at Rogers Roundhouse, which is right across the street. I hope there's room for us. So today is Saturday, February 1st. We've already gone through January. And now we're going to share it. And share it to memories and live videos. Okay, so how's everybody out there? It's not morning anymore, it's good afternoon. Sure. So how's everybody out there? Let me turn the sound off. Yep, so I sit here and had a good conversation with Dan Stroud and his wife. So I haven't been keeping up with anything. What's going on? Have we got anybody in yet? Holy smokes. Boy, it's a beautiful day. That Uber driver told me he's going to get up to 80. What am I looking for? I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for... what does Fiesta need? Still nobody in. What's up? Groups. This deal's all messed up. I can't get my... James is in. Sorry, I'm just now coming on. I've been here talking with Dan Stroud and his wife. They are our Stroud Auto Supply. We have a lot of friends and memories. I'm trying to find the group. We're going to eat at Rogers Roundhouse. That's the only place I could get to where I won't have to Uber back and forth. So I hope some of y'all can join us. God, there's so many groups here. Okay. We've got one spam. Greg and Don are in. Everyone is getting this wrong, and the ex-policeman lost his house, so the car, the winner gets declined. We don't want that. And we don't want her. You're out. What else? Moderation alerts. That don't need to be there. Pending. Fiesta Mexican restaurant is out. Okay, Francis is in. Walmart in Saginaw seems to empty since they are protesting. Who's protesting? What's going on? Francis, talk to me. There's a protest at Walmart in Saginaw about what? Anybody got any idea what we're talking about here? Can I get it on local news? Brenda's in. James, do you know what's going on? She's talking about a Saginaw Walmart. It said no Mexicans spending money today. Who said that? I'm not getting the story. Is it somewhere online that we can figure out? They're protesting Walmart, or they're protesting... I don't know. I can't get anything. Does anybody know anything about it? I do not know what we're talking about here. Hey!
Hey!
What's up, boss?
Oh, I brought you this pen. I brought you a different one.
You did?
It's the nicest pen I ever made.
Really?
It's the coolest pen.
I'm honored. I still don't see how you do it, and I've watched you do it.
Yeah. It's all magnetic, and...
What is that made of?
It's an acrylic.
This is Tom Reynolds, y'all. If you want a pen... Oh, now, what does a pen like this run?
That's a $60 pen.
That's a $60 pen. Look at that. Where's my camera?
There you go.
So all you do is go to Tom Reynolds' Facebook. God, it just writes so nice. The one that you originally made me was in a meeting with Elon Musk 2 weeks ago.
That's so neat.
So it's made it around the world. We appreciate it. It's all magnetic. How do you do that?
It comes that way when I buy the hardware, and then I make the...
How long does it take you to do one of these?
That pen is about 4 hours.
Wow.
Usually the smaller ones are 2 hours, but that's one of the nicest pens I ever made.
Well, it's certainly nice, and we certainly appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you, Tom.
Yep.
And here in the next, when weather gets bad again, and I can get you over here, let's start talking about this air traffic stuff.
Yeah.
There was another crash apparently yesterday.
Yep, there was.
What was that about?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. I'm gonna have to study it and look at it and see what went on, because I don't know why, but it appeared to me the first one, the helicopter turned into the other airplane.
Yeah, it looked like it.
And I don't know, those airplanes have what's called TCAS on it, Traffic Collision Avoidance System. It's based off of the transponder of the other airplanes that are putting out a signal. And they can see on there where the airplane is on their little screen in the airplane, and it'll tell you what to do. It'll say climb now. If it gets really serious, it's climb. I mean, if you're getting closer, descend. I mean, if it's getting really close. So it'll tell you what to do, and I don't know if it wasn't working or the helicopter didn't have it.
Couldn't the people in the helicopter see that plane?
I don't know. That's what I don't understand.
In their windows in it?
Yeah, that's the exact question. I don't know why he didn't see it. Wow. I mean, it was at night.
Yeah.
And the ground, he could have got, the lights could have got mixed in with the ground lights, and he didn't see it.
Yeah, because you can't see from that video, and you can just look like it was a magnet bringing it to the plane.
I know. He didn't even see it.
But it's all under investigation, right?
Yeah.
And those guys are good.
Yeah, they'll have a pretty good idea about what happened. Super. I don't know if they'll ever know exactly what happened or what was in the guy's mind, because the regional jet, the American regional jet, was just flying. He was kind of in a turn, kind of turning final to land, and that's when he drove into him.
How fast was that plane going, you think, at that time?
180.
Wow. And there's just it wasn't that far off the water, was it?
No.
But
he was coming into land, to Reagan. He was coming into land. And
why wasn't there at least one survivor? It just blew up, and you just...
Yeah, it just blew up. I mean, the force is incredible. The force is incredible that when that happens, plus hitting the water is like hitting concrete. It's no.
That's what I was going to ask you. A guy told me a long time ago, if you're in an airplane over water and you jump out, and I said, well, it seemed like you go in. He says, just like hitting concrete.
Just like hitting concrete.
You splash
you
right there on top of the water.
It. You might survive it, but probably not.
Wow.
Depends on how high. I mean, you see deep sea divers jumping out of helicopters all the time, but they're at 30 feet or 20 feet.
Yeah.
That's nothing. If you're at 500 feet,
it's just like you're hitting concrete.
Kiss it good. Yeah, you're not gonna survive it probably.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
We'll see you. Thank you. Gina's in, Lynn is in, Donna's in. So we don't know what is going on at the Walmart and tariff with Mexico. Oh, this is about a tariff? So they're protesting, but who's protesting? The people or the Walmart? I'll get into it at lunch. I'm gonna make this quick because I got to walk across the street here in a little bit. So we are going to do our sponsors, and we're going to start at the bottom, which is really the top. A. There it is, A-Bird AC and Heating. That's Dub Peacock's company. If you need heat or air worked on, that's the person to call. Burt Ladner Real Estate. Wes Williams is associated with that group. I still can't get over how nice that pen is. That's a pen. And it's magnetic. Wes Williams is associated with Burt Ladner, and Wes is on our board at Larry's Kids. Eric Walsh is another realtor, and Eric is also on my board at Larry's Kids. Coburn Catering. If you're over at the stock show fairgrounds, you're eating a barbecue sandwich from Coburn's Catering, Steve Coburn. So if you've got a party or an event or anything like that, they're the folks to call. Dickie Carr, that's Richard Carr's nephew. He owns Grateful for Your Trees. This young man and his crew can do anything. They can do cut a tree down, trim your trees, pull it up, grind the stumps down, bobcat work, flower beds. They do it all. I've interviewed him a couple of times. He's a great youngster, and he's not a youngster. He's probably in his 30s. Good guy. Needs work. There is his uncle, Dickie Carr Sand and Gravel. That's now owned by Richard and Pat Carr. This says that has nothing to do with it. Oh, okay. They have Dickie Carr Sand and Gravel. Very civic-minded, great folks. Express Dent. Get it on there right. Dick Regester started that company long time ago, 30, 40 years ago. He now lives in Florida, but the operating partner is Eric. So if you got door dings, hail dings, anything like that, take it over there, White Settlement Road. Fort Worth Lumber, they've been involved in everything I've done forever. If you need building materials, plans, anything, go see them. They're on 35. Brandon Cross Electric. That's a family-owned electric company. If you need an electrician, Brandon is the person to go see. I do not know the answer to that. I just got in this. I've been talking with Dan and Dan Stroud and his wife. They're our automotive parts store. So I don't know. I'm just now getting in on that conversation. Maybe somebody will tell me at the luncheon. Jenny Stewart, State Farm. If you need, just call and get a quote. You might be able to get a better deal if you got Farmers or somebody. K Ranch Roofing. That's Jorge Hernandez. And if you call for an appointment, when you call for an appointment, Breanne is the person you talk to. If you think you got roof damage, you just call them. They come out and check it out. They don't charge you nothing for that. And then you go from there. Don't wait. Call and make an appointment. That was who? That was K Ranch. Now we're at Old South. Rex Benson's company. The one on University 1500 block is 24/7. The one in Burleson closes at 9 or 10 at night. And he also owns Rex's Bar and Grill, which is in the old Macaroni Grill on University. In fact, Dan Stroud said he and his wife met a couple over there last night and had some drinks. Optimist Club of Fort Worth, great folks. They do a lot of youth stuff, so go over there and or get involved with the Optimist Club. Passport Getaways is our travel agency, so to speak. Claudia is in. If you want to take a cruise or plan a trip, go to Europe, go to Mexico, go somewhere in Fort Worth, or somewhere in the States, you want to go to Disneyland, let Passport Getaways do all the legwork, and you just give them the credit card number and go enjoy yourself. Charlie Guerin's Railhead Barbecue. Been on board for many years with me on my group, and also very active in Larry's Kids. He's on the board of directors and helps out a lot. He's also our state rep. Y'all are asking me stuff I don't know. Raines Plumbing is a family-owned plumbing business. We've gotten a lot of great reviews, the work they've done with our members. So give them a holler. They are there. You can call them anytime. They've got emergency crews that can get out there, but don't try to fix it yourself. Call a professional, and they are professionals. Rex's Bar and Grill. Rex Benson's new sports bar that is in the old Macaroni Grill on University. Same parking lot as Old South. Great food, sandwiches, drinks. We're going to have our birthday party and our boxing and Cowtown party at Rex's Bar and Grill this year. Schwartz and Hanson is our architectural sponsors. They're involved in our bike giveaway and being sponsors on our group. Do a great job helping us. Casey Crawl Insurance. Now these folks are our Medicare and Medicaid insurance people. They know all the answers. They can help you out. If you can't go to them, they'll come to you. Call them and make an appointment. You have to make the first move on these deals. Stroud Auto Supply. That's who I was just talking to. Danny Stroud and his wife. They're new to our sponsor list. Been on the group a long time. So if you need auto parts, go buy from somebody local and not giving all the money to the big national chains. Phelps Family Auto Care. That is in Burleson. They do a great job. There's a lot of great people on here that think a lot about their work and their being part of the community. So if you're in the Burleson area, go see Phelps Family Auto Care. G2 Garage is in the White Settlement area. They just took care of a problem for my Uber driver going home yesterday. He had run over a tire deal in the freeway that a 18-wheeler knocked off, and it screwed up something underneath his car. But he got it fixed over at G2 Garage. Chris and them, that's who you need to go see. Fort Worth Florist, if you're ready to send flowers, weddings, funerals, anything. Fort Worth Florist is the people that you need to talk to. Jeanette and her team out there are ready to set you up and send your flowers. You can do it all over the phone or online. What is that one? Okay, that's the sponsors. I'm going to walk over to Rogers and get something to eat, and I will be back before I head home. Let's see, Maryland is there. What are y'all talking about? The crash? I don't know what they're talking about. Aaron's in, George is in, John's in, Claudia's in, William, Tom, Wendy, Stephen. Well, they're trying to get to the bottom of it, I guess. It always takes that NTSB or whatever that is, the group that checks it out. Always takes them forever and a year to come up with an answer. But believe me, they will come up with an answer. It's a shame, and now we've had a second one. That makes it worse. Don't forget, use our sponsors. These folks help keep everything rolling as well as y'all do. I'm running through them again right now. There's Casey Crawl, Swartz and Hanson, Rex's Bar and Grill, Rains Plumbing, Railhead, Passport Getaways, Optimist Club of Fort Worth, Old South, K Ranch Roofing, Jenny Stewart Insurance, Brandon Cross's Cross Electric, Fort Worth Lumber, Express Dent, Dickey Carr Sand and Gravel, Grateful for Your Trees, Steve Coburn's Catering, Coburn's Catering, Bert Ladner, Wes Williams, Eric Walsh, A Bird, AC and Heating. I will be back. Give me, we'll probably sit over there and talk, depending on how many people are there. Sit over and talk for a little bit, but I'm walking over there right now.